Hi, Norman Hallett here with your next 4-minute drill for traders. I'd like to ask you a question. Does hedging make sense to you? What is hedging? I mean, why would anyone apply a trading position that is contrary to a trading position that you've already established? And I guess I just stated what a hedge is while I did that. It's a position established in opposition to a main position in order to help limit risk. Well, sure, it's going to limit risk if the hedge position is going to make money while the main position is losing money. But why do that? Why not just lighten up on the main position? I mean, wouldn't that lessen the risk in a cleaner way? And actually, in some cases, lightening up on your position is a better way to reduce risk than hedging. All that said, hedging definitely does have its place. And I'd love to know if you use hedges when you trade, and if so, let me know how. I first heard of hedging when I was running one of the largest option firms in the country back in the 1980s. There were many of our customers who had big long positions in gold and silver mining stocks, and they used our private dealer gold put options to hedge those stock positions. They had very lofty targets for their main position, for the gold stocks, and when a strong downward seasonal period was upon us, where gold was likely to go down for a few weeks, they would buy put options rather than liquidate some of their stock holdings. Liquidating stock holdings meant, in some cases, in many cases, giving up favorable long-term capital gains rates in favor of unfavorable short-term capital gains rates. So holding the long stocks and applying a costs of unloading stocks and then reestablishing them after that seasonal I mentioned far exceeded the transactional costs of a few options. So again, it made sense to use a hedge tactic. But you have to watch it with hedges. I've seen them misused too. I've seen too many traders disguise their need for a short-term trading fix with applying a short-term stock or commodity or option position. Too many times, the trading loss, the in and out, the in again, out again application of hedges wind up creating more losses than expected. And the result is you should have left well enough alone. How about you? Why not share how you use a hedge effectively, or maybe how you wish you didn't use a hedge so ineffectively? Look, life insurance and health insurance, I mean, they're hedges to help our financial security. Even though every time I look at the thousands of dollars I pay every month for this insurance, and that insurance, and this insurance, I mean, I gasp. I know, quote unquote, having insurance is the right thing, but when I see money go out the door, I mean, sometimes I wonder. So let's hear from you. Do you use hedging when you trade? Do you hate hedging and are dead set against it? I'm anxious to get your take on the subject. Okay, that's it for this edition of 4-Minute Drill for Traders. So until next week, stay disciplined.